Praise the Lord. Welcome to Ain. Guys, we're here at the mini house farm. It's early in the morning. Not too early, but it's early. So we're coming down here. Sometimes you need a little bit of rest, guys. So we're coming down here. Here's the baby. Baby girl. Checking the animals. Nana and I decided to come and take care of the animals this morning. Sheepy girl sniffing my hand. Baby Dalmatian girl and little baby sheepy girl like hanging out together. I see them together a lot. Ever since baby Dalmatian girl was trying to drink milk from her. Sister making noise this morning. Coming down, we're checking it out, making sure all the animals are good. Got Mama and the chicks. So we have 5 white ones, the black one, and there's the little brown one. Look at the black one, it's so tiny, guys. Look at it. Compared to the others. Okay, these guys always do this. And then when they start trying to lick you, then they'll bite you. They're doing good. Let's check on the eggs. They don't know that we're gonna feed them. Hey, there's bunches down again. 2 eggs and 1 egg. So we'll keep an eye on that. Gotta pick this bench back up. Bring it up over there so they have a place to stand on. So they're doing good. Everything's looking good over here. Mister is quite vocal. Mr. Goose. He makes noise just like the goats and the sheep. Chickies are doing good this morning. So guys, that's how it is. That's what it looks like early in the morning. Papa's here. Everybody's doing good. We take care of everybody. The 2 little goats are playing around. 2 mamas. 2 mamas and 2 babies. What a blessing, guys. What a blessing. Well, they're not really getting along. But it's okay. So we just ate breakfast and of course the animals, it hasn't been long, guys, maybe an hour and a half since they ate. They act like they haven't eaten all morning. You see them? You hear the goose? You hear the goose? He is always making noise, just like the other animals. It's funny. Here's the babies. Even the babies are crying. They act like they haven't eaten. Sister is here. But what I wanted to show you guys is I made breakfast, we ate, and now I'm gonna get out here in the garden. I gotta move this. You think that somebody made a comment and they were right that there's a little crack. I think it's right there around the hole where the concrete settled once it dried. So if you guys can see where that hole is right there. And see how the concrete has cracked a little bit where the circle is? So we'll get that plastered back in. And then we'll try this again to fill it and see how it is. You really don't know, guys, until you fill it. You don't know if it's gonna leak or not. So here's how my garden looks right now. This corn fell over. I don't know what happened. I'll have to prop it back up. So far the rest of it's doing good. Everything's looking good. It rained pretty hard last night, so that was a blessing. Got this stuff watered in really good. I have a lot of grass. I think my goal today is to try and pick a lot of this grass out and give it to the animals. So here's what my tomato row looks like now. There's still a lot here. I can probably even pull more up and plant a whole nother row, but I thinned it out a lot. And then I put it over here. I'll plant this. That cassava came out, so we can put that back in the ground. The tomatoes, it rained very heavily, but they did good. So these are the ones I planted here. They're looking good, guys. They're looking good. So that was that. The corn here is doing well. My husband said there's 1 or 2 spots where it didn't come up. He knows because he planted it. So he knows where he planted it. So there's a lot. I'll probably tackle like this area with the grass, maybe that area. And then maybe some in here and then along that side. So we'll tackle those areas. I'd like to get in between the rows too if I can, but I'm gonna get some areas that get me a big win for right now. And then I think we need to take some of that poultry manure and put it around these papaya trees and see if that helps. I'll come back in a little bit and show you guys where we're at. But the papaya trees here, what we did was we dumped the sawdust from the poultry right here to let it decompose a little bit. It's not a full-fledged compost pile. Guys, I was all for starting that, and I still might. But the thing that happened is that I realized the scraps that I was using to put in the compost can be put down there for the animals. And I have seen the compost pile down or with the chickens. I followed one homesteading channel, and that's what they do. They put the compost pile in there with the chickens, and the chickens scratch it and peck at it and everything and mix it up. So that's what they do, and then they just keep doing compost like that. So I'll probably, actually I might start right here and get in here and get some of this out, because my plant is getting lost in there and I don't want it to die or get totally lost. So I'll probably pull some of this out of here before I start in there. Hopefully, the Lord willing, tomorrow or Tuesday. Tomorrow's Monday, so I don't think we'll get this grass cut. We need to get it cut bad. So maybe Tuesday, the Lord willing, we might get the grass cut. And then I'm thinking we just keep putting this stuff down there for the animals. The animals eat the things I was putting in the compost. So I prefer them to eat it than me just store it over there. I can always go down there and gather up the manure from down there and put it on my plants if I so choose. So I think I'll do that. This poultry sawdust with the manure in it and stuff is very good. eventually put some of that around the papaya trees. We got to really get it around all the trees. It will really help them, especially now that it's going to start raining more often. So I'll come back and I'll show you guys how far I got and what I've done. Well, that's how it is, guys. I just came in here. These plants weren't doing very well, so I wanted to weed around them, and then I just did this whole place. So this plant, I think it's a local basil. I'm not really sure. We have another one I'll show you over there. If you guys know what it is, let me know. I missed a little bit of grass right there, but here's my dill. I was just letting it seed and just keep going here. This is my catnip, doing very well. I almost pulled my garlic out, guys. Yep, almost pulled my garlic out. I need to go ahead and put some of this poultry manure there. I put it around those plants, around the catnip. And this, guys, I think is thyme. I almost pulled it up too, because I didn't think the herbs I planted over here came. So that's some thyme. So I'll back up here and show you. It's just a small little garden, but I can plant my herbs here and some things that I really want to nurse. You see how the shade is. See how the shade is on it? So that would be really nice. I'm going to leave the moringa as it is. Leave this plantain here so we can get some shade. The papaya trees will grow up and also bring us shade. So Nana brought the grass that I pulled from there and gave it to the animals. They're enjoying. So they'll eat all of that. Little sister's down there. She was making noise, still with her mouth full. Oh, they're happy. The goose is enjoying the pond. That is Mrs. over there. Mister's over here getting him something to eat. So they're really enjoying. And I'll take you guys over here. Somebody made a comment about something in my garden, and I couldn't quite catch which plant they were talking about. So this is the one over here. I think it's like a local basil. So if you know what it is, let me know. This is the one I had in the big garden, and yeah, I think it's a local basil. Somebody pulled it out, and I was a little bit upset. I told my husband, how will somebody just come? Now I'm very protective about my garden, guys. Very protective. Okay, something is eating this. Why is it only eating this plant? I really need to trim this up to the edge here and trim out my hibiscus so it has room, because the hibiscus doesn't have room over here right now. I got this one, which I need to put maybe the poultry manure on, but I got one buried down in here, which is doing okay, but I need to get that cleared out. And this one here, so trim this stuff back so it has room to grow. Those are the hibiscus bushes that they use for sobolo, or it's called different names, but yeah, I don't know what happened over here, because even this one is dead. So I don't know what's going on right in here. We'll have to figure that out and take care of that. But this, if you guys know what it is, let me know. Okay, so that's what I did. I got my aloe plant here too. That's what I did. I'm not done out here, but it looks very nice. This, come down here. This looks very nice now. I'm very pleased with it. It's not perfect, but compared to what it was, you guys saw what it was. So compared to what it was, it's very nice. Okay, I'm gonna get busy and see what else I will do, and then I'll come back and show you guys. Well, that's all I can do, guys. I'm tired. I think I got a little bit too much in the sun because I'm feeling it. So excuse me if I'm a little bit out of breath, but that's why. I tried to get a little bit over here. This is kind of hard to pull up, so this part definitely needs some more water. Then I came down. Excuse the dogs, guys, they hear somebody, so I tried to get down through here, as you can see, and then I got over to here. I did around some of the hills here, and I got this part, which was a big thing right there. So I did that. For my little garden, we got 2 full buckets of weeds that I put down there for the animals, and then from this side, I did get a full wheelbarrow. So we'll dump that for them later. And I don't want them, see, can't see maybe. Big boys over there. They're in the shade right now, guys. I don't want to get them out in the sun. The sun's getting really hot. So that's what that is. I've reached my limit. My husband had to step out. So if he was here, he would have come out and got me sooner, I think, and told me that's enough. But he wasn't here. I kept going. And I think I about got a little bit overheated. So I'm going to go inside. I'm going to drink some water, take a shower, and get myself cooled off a little bit. And continue with my day. But as far as out here, I'm finished for the day. I'm really pleased with the amount of stuff I got done. So I'm thankful. This was kind of a bonus day. I don't normally get out here today, but we had 1 or 2 things happen and I was able to get out here. So I'm thankful for that. So I'll later look at my seeds and see what I wanted to plant over here so that I can get some herbs in the ground. So that's how it is. Let's see how the animals did with the 2 buckets. They're still working on it. They're still working on the 2 buckets we put over here. You can see that. I can't see it, guys, so I hope you can see it. There's a little baby girl down there checking out the baby chicks. All the animals are in the shade, so I don't want to stay there long, guys. These guys are over here, but I don't want to stay over there long and bring them out in the sun because it's hot. So I would really love to let them come out and graze on this grass, guys, but they don't go for the grass. They go straight for my mango trees and the other trees around. So, and they're not used to a rope. So I can't really tie them up out here. They don't really like that. So that's what it is. I'm thankful that I got that much done. That corner over there looks really, really good now. There's a couple cassava that I think have not taken, so we'll see. We can replace them if we have to. And that's it. All right. Till next time, God bless you.